Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Cabs Catch Up. It has been a good minute. I know. I just don't want to rush these as much. I'll be honest. I do not want to rush any of these little podcast episodes I do because, I want y'all to see the authentic side of me. But, don't freak out by the title. I know some of you are probably already seeing it and what I mean by a small break. Don't worry. I'm not like leaving. We are fine. I gotta put that out before, someone panics and is like, what the hell's going on here? But, no, I'm gonna go into more detail on it in a little bit, but, to put it in lightly right now, I will be taking a small 2 to 3 week break, as I will be with family and all during the summertime here. So yeah, I will talk about that in a minute, but I just kind of want to talk about this podcast, what I've been going through recently, so y'all can keep up with me, and kind of what's next after, since yes, I'm going to be gone for 2 to 3 weeks. So, yeah, it's, man, these always feel weird doing solo. I'm used to having music, I'm used to having everything in the background. But it's literally just me, the camera in front of me, which, there we go, pointing the right way. It's just me, the camera, and my mic. There is nothing else right now, which I know I say that a lot, but again, it's like, if you try this stuff, if you try going back and forth between the streaming and the recording and like doing this with friends to going straight to not having anyone around and it's just you, it's weird. And yeah, no, I know I'm stalling. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find the right way to put this into words, but I think honestly, I need to not stall. I need to just be silly me and just roll with it. So, again, I don't know how long this is gonna be. I'm just gonna go through everything and we'll see how I'm doing time wise then. But yeah, what I've been doing recently, other than prepping videos, shorts, VODs. Like, literally, I've been prepping all of the YouTube and TikTok stuff for while I'm gone. Like, for shorts, I've been running those about 3 days a week right now. If I can get more content, I would. But right now, that's the comfortable spot for me to be consistent with. So I have shorts and TikToks planned for the whole month of June. You will see on TikTok, that will be every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, usually around 6 p.m. And Friday, or no, not Friday, sorry. YouTube will be Thursday, Friday, Saturday with different shorts. They're not all like in set orders. I mix and match. So TikTok and YouTube, you're always going to see something different on, well, it's going to be the same content to both, but you're not going to see them at the same time, really. You're just going to see them in random orders. But other than that, yeah, we got those going on. So TikTok, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then YouTube is Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And that's where then Sunday becomes my main videos for you all. Like, if you've seen recently, especially here, let me go pull up the channel for you all so I can list off some. Like, yeah, the Super Battle Golf, that was an amazing video, by the way. I know I'm self-promoing, but if you guys have not seen that, I do recommend going to check that out. But I'm starting a Puffs Olympics little side kind of video stuff as well. That one's just a fun one to do. I've been doing it with my friends for a while. Go check out that video because I explain it a lot better there. But it's just me and a bunch of friends playing games in like a semi-competitive like sense. So it's been like those just videos of friends, and then Cabs Catch Up, which, yeah, we did the last one. Damn, it's been a month. It's been literally a month since I've last done that. Over a month now, actually, now that I think about it. A month and a few days. That's, damn. That is insane. But, yeah, we've been gone for a hot minute. So there is a lot to talk about. Because, yeah, alongside me getting stuff ready, also in the time that I've been gone and not doing these as much, my job, I've gone pretty much moved to a different position, so I've been having to adjust to a new schedule, if that makes sense. Like, I've had to go to a new schedule. I used to kind of be like later at nights or either early in the morning. Now at least I'm more consistent, which will allow me to provide y'all with at least 2 streams usually a week. That's like my goal right now, is at least 2 streams a week, usually always on Wednesday, and then always whatever my other day off is. If I can get more in, I want to, but that would be like super late at night. So I would need to know from you all if you wouldn't mind that. If you wouldn't mind like a 10, 11 p.m. stream, like that late at night. Because if you guys don't mind that, I will gladly do so. Because yeah, I just want to be consistent and try to keep outputting as much content as I can without just making it seem like slop, you know. Because like here's the way my brain works: is I love uploading. I want to be consistent the most I can, but sometimes I feel like if I'm doing too much and being almost too consistent, I feel like I'm just uploading just to upload and be consistent, rather than taking my time to upload and have good quality, which that's just something of me and how my brain works. But yeah, other than that, it's literally like, it's a game I gotta play again in my own head, like just a mental game. That's the best way I can put it for you all. But yeah, that's a lot of the YouTube stuff and what's happening there. So just again, while I'm gone, because I will be gone from the 10th to the 24th, just about. So I'll be gone for those 2 weeks, and that's June 10th to June 24th, which I'll explain more in a minute. I'll repeat that again, but yeah, I'll be gone for that bit. So as of right now, there will still be another 2, maybe 3 streams from now when I'm recording this to when I'm on my break. This will probably be uploaded somewhere in June, like pretty much like almost before I leave, just so everyone has an idea of what's going on. So yes, I am recording this like a good week or so in advance. But yeah, again, it's Cab's catch up. I want to catch up with you all. I want to keep y'all updated. So that's why right now I'm going to talk through, again, like I've been saying, I'm going to talk through a lot of what I've been doing so y'all can catch up with me. And then, you know, hopefully I can catch up with you all in the comments or something. You know, again, I'll go into more detail. I'm trying not to derail. Here's my issue. I love ADHD. I feel like I got ADHD. I don't know if it's true or not, but I feel like I want to go all these different ways, and I'm right now trying to remind myself to just stay on track until I get through a lot of the main stuff. So yeah, other than work and other than YouTube, I haven't done too much. The only other thing I did, which actually was kind of a bigger thing, was I actually ended up going to my first ever concert, which was Good Kid. And now, I don't know how many of you know Good Kid, like the music band, like the indie band, but I've been listening to them thanks to Alex. He put me on them back in like late 2021, 2022. And I've been listening to them ever since. And originally, I think it was their EP3, I think is where they did a concert. I think it was a little after that. I could be wrong on that, but it was somewhere around that time. I think like 2023, 2024. I wanted to go see their concert, but because I was in college at the moment, I wasn't able to. And so when it came around again this time for the Can We Hang Out Sometime tour, I knew I had to go to that one. I didn't care if I was with friends or solo. I went. I ended up going solo, but oh my lord, for my first ever concert, it was such a fun experience. They do have it live. I think if you just search up Good Kid Band on YouTube, you can find their live stream of that, because they live streamed our section of the tour, the one I went to, because I went to the one in LA because I was out there for the time being, and you know, it just everything lined up beautifully for me to be there at the right time and go. So I was like, yes, I'm going, and I do not regret it. It was such a fun damn concert, like the whole way through. Like my voice was dead by the end of it. But yeah, that was kind of like the other big thing that really happened to me alongside all my other stuff, was just going to that concert and it being my first. You know, it was scary. I felt so like semi scared when like I was alone, because it's like I'm in a place, you know, there's a lot of people around, like, you know, I don't know who's gonna do what, right? Like, I guess you'd semi call it a fear. It's more of just like, to me, I just don't want to be there and be looking like the crazy one out of everyone there. You know what I mean? But I think once the concert started and I kind of realized how everyone was, I just shook off the feeling. And it's like, everyone's here just like me. And, you know, again, it was amazing. So I am very thankful that I did go to that, even though I was solo. Like, I'm still thankful for it. And I recommend to any of you, if you are thinking about doing something and you really want to do it, regardless of who you got, go do it. Like, go do it, because again, at the end of the day, like, as much as I'm sure there's people out there who want to be people pleasers like me, go give yourself some enjoyment at some point, where like, do something for you. That's the best way I could put it. Do something for you that you will enjoy. Because again, the true friends, those guys, they're always going to be around. So go do something for you every once in a while. But yeah, I did that. I'm trying to think, was there anything else I did? Actually, let me pull up the calendar. Yes, I have a calendar. I write shit down in here, mainly work, but I write other stuff as well just to see. Oh, you know what? That was the other thing. So the other thing was right before the Good Kid concert. Like, yeah, because that was that one was on the 3rd of May, and 3 days before that, April 30th, was my birthday. So I waited till the weekend where I hung out with friends. That was a good time. So I hung out with friends and then went right to that concert. That's kind of what I did, and I know you guys can say late happy birthday. Fine, I'll allow it. But But yeah, no, so I had that, and yeah, another year older, we're here, we're still kicking, we still moving. And I mean, yeah, it's just, again, like, there wasn't too much other than that stuff, which I know it sounds like a lot, but at the same time, it wasn't. This is really just work, my birthday, the concert, and then just grinding, editing as per usual, because we all know that grind don't stop. That grind does not stop one bit whatsoever. It does not. Like, if you video edit yourself, if you do content creation like for yourself, like, you know, the grind doesn't stop. Like, literally, I've been grinding videos. Like I told y'all earlier, I'm grinding and scheduling out videos for y'all while I'm gone. And then when I'm back, guess what? It's right back to it. But you know, I've been doing that. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, I think that's everything for. Yeah, that seems like everything for at least what I did while, you know, I've been away and haven't done a Cabs catch up recently. Yeah. So, okay. I know it's a lot to take it, or it feels like a lot. At least to me it does. Probably for you guys not as much, but for me, yes. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. So for Cabs catch up in general, I've been kind of also thinking about, because I've been going back and watching how I've been talking with myself and talking to friends on the podcast, the little episodes, because I just want to try and understand it better, and I want to see how I can improve. And again, I called it Cabs catch up, but a good chunk of the time, I feel like I'm not catching up as much as I'd like to with my friends. Like, yeah, we're talking about stuff that's going on in life at the moment, but I don't think we're like catching up, if that makes sense. So I think what I'm gonna kind of do moving forward is try to lay out like a list of maybe a question or two I want to ask the group I have. And I think more of at the start, because I like the introductions I do at the start. I think that's good. And I think I did it with Folkish and Turtle, where I kind of asked them how they met and whatnot, and asked them about that stuff. And I think that was the good way to go. Because I think I do the introductions and how people met. And then I think from there, I want to add in like another question after that is like, how have you been since like this last time we talked, or like since we played this game or whatever, you know, like how have you been? And I think just go into a little more detail on that before I start going into other stuff, because again, I enjoy talking with my friends all the time. Like I'm not like trying to be picky or go like, oh, I hate this, like, oh, they're not giving me what I want, you know, like, no, it's just, I think it'd be better and make it more authentic, if that makes sense. So that is what I'm going to do going forward, is try to lay out a little better list and lay out, like more questions for them, make it more authentic rather than, you know, like feeling just like kind of talking. I mean, granted, that's what it is. I hope I'm making sense. I'm trying my best, but I don't know. I do these one takes because literally when I record this stuff, by the way, I try my best to do one takes. Like I want to give you all the authentic experience as much as I can. I don't want to like bullshit no one. I don't want to just be like, oh, hi, I'm Cab, like I'm a robot, you know, like, no. No, we ain't doing that here. You know, it's just, yeah, it's tough, but as I always tell myself, I will get better with these one takes the more I go. The more I go, the better I will get with the one takes. It's just time. But, yeah, other than that, so like I said earlier, I'm gonna be gone 2 to 3 weeks. Pretty much 2, but might be a little longer because I will be spending time with my family, and without giving up too much information, it's basically just my mom had her birthday a few months ago, but we didn't do anything crazy there because we're saving up and going elsewhere for the time being. I'm not going to say where, not right at the moment, because again, I don't want to dox myself, but yeah, so it's a, you know, you guys can say in the comment late happy birthday to my mom as well, but yeah, I'm gonna be with family, my mom, gonna take some time and spend it with them, because to be honest, I have not spent time with my family in a minute, and part of that is because of my job. Because right now at my job, I run like 2:30 to 11s or 12 to 9s, and again, they're not bad. They're not like bad shifts, not the worst. It's just, you know, my parents are, you know, like I don't get much time to talk or be with them because, you know, again, I'm at work most of the middle time of the day. And by the time I'm home, right, they're already asleep and whatnot. Like, you know, it's rough. It's rough for me to have time unless it's like a day off. So I think definitely taking a good 2-3 weeks will be a good break for me. Also probably let me be able to come back more rejuvenated, you know, especially after spending time with my family and not having to worry about like editing at all. Like if I could just focus on family rather than having to worry about editing, you know, like I think that will be nice, which is also why I'm hustling right now to get as much content prepped as I can. So I don't got to worry about it one singular bit. Because again, I love content creation. I have the passion for it. I enjoy it. But I still want to spend time with family first as much as I can. Because, you know, they're important. And to be honest, I'm glad because, you know, while they may not fully understand what I do here, I do know they definitely support me. They definitely support me in what I do here, and I cannot be thankful enough for that. I'm super lucky that they chose to have me, and it's gonna sound bad. God, sorry, Mom. If you ever see this, or my dad, if they ever see this, because again, like they know I do this stuff, like they don't really watch it as much at the moment, but if they do later down the line and dig this up. I'm sorry that you guys are going to hear this, but thank you for having me and not throwing me off to the fucking side. I know that's a bad joke. I'm sorry, but God damn it. I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. Oh, if people get that joke, God bless you. But like, also you're joining me in hell for that. I'm sorry. That's. See, this is what I mean by one takes. This shit is staying in. There is no me editing this out. This is staying in. So again, mom and dad, if you ever see this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that joke. That's bad of me, but hey, y'all are the ones who raised me. Oh, God damn. I'm just digging myself a grave at this point. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm laughing too hard. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Oh, that just... Oh, my God, I can't fucking breathe. I can barely breathe. I can't even get a fucking laugh out. It also doesn't help. I'm trying to be quieter because, everyone in the house is asleep right now. I'm recording this at 1 in the morning for y'all. Like, literally, when I'm grinding content, I mean it. Like, this is 1 a.m. in the morning. And I am trying to get this recorded, done out the way, so I can just edit it real quick and get it ready to go. Oh, Lord. Oh, anyways, where was I? Where the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, right. Being gone 2 to 3 weeks and it being for my mom's late birthday. Because yes, we're gonna celebrate her birthday in the 2-3 weeks that I have off. So we are gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be with family, friends, everyone. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a good time though. But again, it's just like literally it's just I'm gonna be taking a good break for a minute. And I think I need it. I think it'll be nice. Because again, the comeback just rejuvenated. Because literally on some nights when I edit, there's times where I feel like, oh, my brain just feels dead. And when my brain feels dead, I don't want to push myself to video edit there because I feel like I'm just gonna produce bad content. Like, I feel like if I can get myself in the right mood beforehand and just, be in that creative mindset as well, like, that's my power combo right there. Like, if I got the vibes going, like, it's been a pretty good day, because, like, I will edit late at night. Like, I will edit after I come home from work, like, after the 12 to 9 or the 2:30 to 11 shifts. Like, I will come home and edit. And sometimes I feel exhausted, or it's like, no, I can't edit today. And there's other days where I get like motivated and I'm in a good mood and it's been a good day and I'm like, hell yeah, let's edit, let's do it. And I think, again, right, like, I think for me, it's just I want to be in that like good mood 24/7 as much as I can, just because that I feel like is where I shine the most when it comes to my editing. Because I've heard a good chunk of feedback from friends and other people that they like my editing style, and I appreciate y'all for that. I do. But again, it's just, yeah, I want to keep making the best content that I can for y'all, even with the Cavs catch-up. I know not too much editing goes into these, but I want to do the best that I can for y'all. So yeah, again, we're just taking a small breather and then we jump back in for round 2. Because we ain't hear no bell yet. We did not hear no bell yet. But yeah, other than that, I mean, yeah, no, 25 minutes, that's not bad for me talking solo here and just giving you all the update as best as I can. hopefully I've given you all a pretty solid update as to what's going on. I guess I could spoil a little bit. I guess, yeah, so I'll spoil pretty much the schedule for June right now, like at least YouTube wise. So right now I got a few Super Battle Golf shorts. Those are scheduled on the way, and right after that is some BO3 Zombies randomizer shorts, which that was from when me, Jacob, Folkish, and Turtle played some BO7 zombies. We were doing the Easter egg, and then after we beat it, we all had some time to chill and hang out. And so we did, and I brought up the idea of playing a tiny map on BO3 Zombies that was a randomizer where every round a random event happened. And we maybe played for like 2 hours at most, but oh my lord, it was such a fun time. Like, let me look here. Let's see, out of the 2 hours, I got like 5 shorts. I'm sure there's more, but I got like 5 really funny shorts in my opinion. And then I'm going to work on making that into a video. That's going to probably be a smaller video, but I'm still going to see what I can do. But I want to get that done, have that sometime. Because yeah, you'll have the shorts, like I said earlier, TikTok, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, on YouTube, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then Sunday, about a week or 2 for each video I do. So this one's going to probably drop. I want to say I'm going to aim to drop this on the 7th of June, right before I go on my little break. And then I'm probably going to drop that BO3 Zombies randomizer video if I can on the 21st. I think that's what I'm going to do there, because that will at least decently cover me for June alongside all the shorts. And then any extra content I have after will, of course, be scheduled after that point. But that's pretty much the main goal, is just I need to cover myself for June while I'm gone. And then we will be back and kicking, and then into July, which, again, video editings, I know that'll be a little more eventful because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's July 30th or July 31st where I'm looking at the calendar here, by the way, just to make sure. I think it's one of those two. I haven't written it down here. I got to go look on Twitch, but it should be my 4-year affiliate anniversary, I think. So depending how stuff lines up by then, I preferably don't want to have to call a day off of work to plan something out. So I might just do it on like one of my days off if I can, where I might just plan a big stream with friends, or something. I got to figure out, but again, that's like a good while out, so I got time to think. But yeah, that is a little more of what I'm planning to do. So yeah, there you all go. There's your little schedule spoiler for the month of June while I'm gone. Yeah, other than that, I'm probably not gonna talk too much longer. I just wanted to give you all the update as best as I can. Quick one take, because again, I don't need to repeat myself at this point. I know I do. I've got a bad habit of repeating myself when I'm trying to think on thoughts. Like, I feel like I should, and I'll try to get better at this, but I'll try to pause more rather than repeating myself, if that makes sense. Because I'm sure you can tell, like, when I'm thinking of thoughts in my head, I tend to repeat. Because again, I'm just trying to put in good words that make sense and everyone can understand it. Like, I'm trying to make sure all of you are involved. So yeah, bear with me. I will get better at it. I will try not to repeat myself too much. So other than that, let's look. Yeah, no, 30 minutes. I think that's solid enough. But yeah, other than that, okay, I'm already. God. Oh, I'm already doing it. Let's breathe. Breathe. Okay. Oh, god damn it. See, I can't help it. I can't. But yeah, I hope you all have enjoyed this little update. While I am gone, by the way, feel free to leave either here on this video in the comments, or even just leave it somewhere in my Discord. Probably let me go look in the Discord. Probably just leave it in the chatting one, the general chatting, I think it is. Yeah, chatting general. If you're in there, which if you haven't joined, by the way, feel free to come join the Discord, come say hey. But I feel like join that or type in the comments here and just, you know, I want an update from you all how you're all doing on life. Like, let me know. I'd love to hear. Because I'll try to respond while I'm on my break. I probably may not respond straight away. I'll try to as best as I can. But yeah, feel free to respond and just let me know how you all are doing. Because I want this to be like a two-way street, if that makes sense. I want you guys to be able to catch up with me and vice versa. It's always nice to hear from, you know, you guys, the community, my fans, if you will. It's always nice to hear from you all every once in a while. Like, I know it sounds weird, but it's just, you know, again, I want to make sure everyone's involved and everyone feels safe here. You know, y'all can talk and say what you want. Of course, as long as it ain't offensive towards anyone, or at least as long as everyone knows it's a joke. You know? But yeah, there's not much else to it. I was thinking, anything else? Did I miss anything? No, I think let me check the calendar one more time for the one time. No, yeah, okay, no, we are good. Yeah, I believe I haven't missed anything. So, yeah, with that being said, we are going to call it there for tonight. I know this was short. I know there wasn't any special background here, as y'all can see. Nope, it's just the normal streaming one. But I feel like it fits the mood for me going on a break. You know. But hey, who knows? Maybe next time I'll bring friends on, because I do plan on bringing some other friends like Jin, RC, Fiverick, Eden, Beyond. I see about getting Rosin sometime as well. Wispy. I don't remember who else. I got a whole mix of friends I want to add. It's just more of timing. So yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do there for y'all. But without further ado, I'm gonna call it for tonight without, you know, repeating myself or going any further. So you all have a great rest of your day or night, and I will see you after 2 to 3 weeks. Enjoy the content while I'm gone. Hopefully it makes you all laugh. I'm gonna do my best to make you all have a great time with it. And yeah, we'll be right back to it before you all even know it. Peace.